Na tumeambia polisi, mtu yeyote mwenye atakaribia police station piga yeye risasi.
We will not allow our country to become an experimental place for anarchists to want to subvert the constitution, to want to meet terror on the people of Kenya and to get away with it just because some people want to scare us with Icc. Please scare somebody else. A lawyer, I am very clear in my mind, not just a lawyer, but a lawyer who has studied international human rights and humanitarian law. I understand the role of the International Criminal Court.
Yes, welcome back, guys. Wasting no time. Now, Murkomen had said that protesters wanafaa washutiwe. And of course, this statement was supported by the...
Anaenda kuchoma biashara ya mtu. Anaenda kuchoma mali ya watu wengine. Mtu kama huyo apigwe risasi miguu, aende hospitali, akienda kotini.
Mimi nataka niseme na nishukuru Rais William Samoei Ruto. Wakati jana umesema shoot but do not kill. I want to repeat it here. In fact, shoot and kill.
Ruto akasema polisi wasibembeleze Gen Z, wapige risasi. And of course, this is wrong because it can only come from a rogue president, because you can't just give orders in public. Polisi wanamaliza watu. Now, Ruben Kigami, of course, had earlier said that lazima apeleke Murkomen ICC because Murkomen ndio amefanya Gen Z wauawe. Now, remember, Murkomen himself tena alikuja akasema ati polisi, there's no evidence to show that police ndio wanaua watu kwa protest. Yet, there is video evidence showing how police shot protesters. In fact, I saw a video inaonyesha kwamba polisi akivuta protester mwenye amekufa to a police station, and I think all Kenyans saw that video. And now this shows that these things that are happening in Kenya, satanic protests, are actually orders from State House because the president himself has the same label. So remember, ICC is on this case. And Gachagua himself, he pia ameenda America na amesema from there is actually taking evidence to ICC. And Kenya has been on the spot for ICC because Kenya has had, its leaders wamepelekwa ICC. Remember, Uhuru Kenyatta went to ICC, and of course, alachiliwa because of lack of evidence. And remember, Ruto went to ICC, yeye pia alachiliwa because of lack of evidence. But remember, this lack of evidence does not mean that they were innocent, because ICC said that witness walimalizwa wote waliuliwa. Now some of them were paid, some of them just disappeared. You see now, that's what I'm saying. It will take ICC to be still this time round, if at all they want to arrest Murkomen, because they know that when they come to Kenya, they will face backlash from the government, because Ruto pia atakubali Murkomen aende jela hivyo. Lazima atafight na atazuia ICC is part of any evidence in Kenya. So that's what I'm saying. ICC is set to come to Kenya, from the way Gachagua is saying. And of course, they'll come to Kenya and they'll assess the evidence. Na kama evidence ni normal, they are going to actually take Murkomen to court, not amshtaki. Because one, Murkomen actually gave orders publicly. Alisema kwamba polisi wamalize watu. Alisema hivyo. And even the president himself, yeye pia anafanya si, because yeye alisupport the statement. Akasema polisi wasibembeleze protester. And of course, this is so wrong, because picketing is actually, stipulated in the constitution. So you can't say that. So a president cannot say that protesters should be shot wakienda kwa barabara, all because we are afraid that these people are actually going to remove you from State House. And of course, mambo ya police and whatever has even brought issues in the military. And now we're having FBI movement being formed by ex-military officer, Patrick Osoi, who is actually now in jail, because jail is waiting for hearing August 7th. And this is because Ruto attacking police waguzwe. Because I know very well that police are the only people who are actually keeping him in State House. Kama si polisi, the Gen Zs would have gone to State House, wakamtoa na wakamfukuza. That's the truth. That's why you see he gave them orders. Even these things we are seeing now, Imam Bares Masai na polisi ati sijui polisi alikuwa recorded akasema ni aliua huyo polisi. This case is going nowhere, and you will see the Lex Masai shooter being set free by the court. One, the court even identified that there were some discrepancies. Kulikuwa na issues kwa police station. The other police officers are trying to actually hide him. Wanatry kumaliza evidence. It shows that there's nowhere this case is going. And of course, even the case of Albert Ojwang, there's nowhere this case is going. One, Lagat, the person who is at the center of this case, ako nje, ako kazi, and of course, even Talam is set to be released maybe in a week or so. So, this shows that polisi wamebarikiwa na president. That's what I'm saying. ICC is set to come, and the prosecutor, they are going to land in Kenya, and of course they are going to assess the evidence. One, Gachagua mwenyewe amesha present the case ya ICC, anasema hivyo, and two, we have Kenyans who have actually written letters to ICC because wanasema kwamba serikali ya Ruto inamaliza wa Kenya. Three, now Ruben Kigame, the presidential aspirant, pia anasema lazima aende ICC itaki Murkomen. One, because there's evidence in public domain kwamba Murkomen anasema kwamba polisi washutiwe. Protesters washutiwe na polisi. And even the president echoed this, wakasema kwamba polisi wasibebeleze protesters. Even we have allies from Ruto's side, Rift Valley, some MPs like Korea wanasema kwamba Ruto asiseme sijui shoot kwa mguu. Ruto aseme kwamba watu pigwe sasa ya kichwa uwawe. And that's what has been happening in Kenya. And all this make William Ruto a very, very unpopular president, because there's no president who has ever uttered such utterances in public. Unaambia polisi waue wananchi waliokupea kura. It is so unfortunate. That's what I'm saying. This ICC issue is actually going to take a new toll, and you will see people going down, and you will see ICC officials landing in Nairobi, actually collecting evidence and returning with evidence to Netherlands. Now tell me, what do you think? Do you believe that ICC issue this time around was serious? And do you think that the ICC will be able to actually gather evidence in Kenya na waende nayo, na of course wa prosecute akina Murkomen when wanaongea vibaya in public? It means the conversation, of course. I'll meet you in the next video. Adios.
If you love politics, then Dr. Politica is your cup of tea. The place for minds that think. If you are watching this from anywhere else, search the name, hit subscribe, and stay sharp with us. Thank you for making Dr. Politica your home for fearless political truth. Every view, every like, every share fuels the fire behind the hours of research, filming, and editing we pour into each episode. By showing up consistently, you don't just support a channel, you empower a voice. In a world ruled by headlines, spin, and power games, you remind us that real people still care about real facts. We are here to inform, inspire, and ignite critical thinking, not just for today, but for generations to come. You are not just a viewer, you are the reason this platform exists.
Thank you.